Okay, everybody, this is what I'm still calling the new thing, even though I think it's a dumb name. Alright, we're gonna. I don't really I'm stuck in my studio, right now, so I can't go rambling for more stuff, more choices to read from. So we're gonna continue reading some stuff from this little book of quasi-poetry, Halbschwein at Midnight. And this was written in the latter half of 2021. It's 50 pages of just these little pieces. They're not really poems, they're just prose poem, I think you might say. Alright, this one's called Transmephitic Dark Knees. Tanned hands scanned in the swamp. No sand of the silica type. Powdered shark's teeth. Search the birch, scour the bower. The outside of the animated house. What were the original paintings? Muscled aside once again the aging recovery. What exactly is wrong with Tom Waits? Is it fluffy clouds? The knees melanin content bunches up and without pillage makes a cuteness. Sometimes I remember it as it was, not as it was recently. After a while you stop using the break room. Drink all the cheap soda. This one is called That's What It's Supposed to Taste Like. I assume they talk about me. Make all the jokes and sneering asides you want. My grandparents had a part of the yard that was never used. We never walked there. How did they acquire so much land? How was it pissed away? I've got DLR running through or with my head again. So damn overrated. A little bit of carpentry, or is it carpentry? Probably the latter. It usually is. Regret, woe, rue, all of that to get right here, right now. Showmanship. Just before self-expressive t-shirts became formal wear. Alright, so let's see what else is in here. Let's see here. Okay. This one is called Monarchiopteryx. Redundant, you say? Well, I'll never eat a honey bun in anger and sadness again. It rose on its titular wing prototypes to compete with giant squirrels. Its feathers, features fenestrated wildly. You so could hear them. Do you love the sound of dishes being washed? How about a car? Unsettling. How this very same person would probably have rejected surrealism itself. The novel proper and the trouser legs sweaty, sticky, remorseful, but finally free. Yes, sit in the leftover pee. Make more of a mess than your brother, the fresh. Okay. This one's called Frown Book's Marvelous Outside. What hurts worse than falling and skinning your palms on asphalt? Is it having the worst screaming fit at your wife you've ever had? Nothing will ever make it right. Nothing I do works. My breathing is making my heart beat oddly. I'm clearly in hell. I must be the worst person in the world. Who knows what wrenching horrors await me at home? It's not a question. It's a disease. It's an evaluation. An equivalent. I never saw the point of seesaws, teeter-totters, and the like. If they are alike, why, such equilibrium punished subsequently, inevitably. Okay, let's see, there's a few more here. Let's start at the beginning, just see what, oh, no, these are, let's see here. Okay. This is called I'm Sorry, I Forgot the Consumer. I didn't care much more about Madame Bovary, either novel or character. Bukowski, too, not any for the pocket knife scene was the last I could take. But people really do feel like that, and such reality had never been depicted before. I liked Nana. Probably more for having always wanted to read it than its contents. Who was the illustrator? How did he get by without air conditioning? The semi-fondue. May have to leave it there. I'll have to do it myself. Write my own critical study. Alright, a couple more. This is, okay, this is a long one. Let's do this. Oh, no, we already did this one. Let's see here. No, I think we did that one already, too. Okay, here we go. Embrace the miniature novel. Like I said, I don't even know what a poem is anymore. What poetry is. I don't want to read the avant-garde in translation. Can't seem to find what I'm looking for. No school, no circle, no one's orbit, and no one in mind. Henry Darger and I will occupy a landing of our own between two lonely levels of hell. Do I have to do everything on my own, by myself, a one-man movement? I feel a responsibility to the characters I create, a need to include myself in the works. Ah, compressed, beautiful thoughts. Such an incisive point to make. 2 sandwiches? Alright, this one is the last one we're going to do today. This is called Pump Flight Has All the Requirements. Back disorders. Saw a colorized silent film the other day. Daily activities in 1908 Brussels. Everyone dressed up. Chop it down or let the rain rot it away and gravity does the deed. Room to let. When did let become rent? Cobblestone streets, no music inside the automobile. My regret is voluminous, but then the outing and its goal should not have been kept a surprise. Disorders of the total perception, jump from one assumption to the next. Ass, yes, I know. My prison ministry, my struggle, my coma. Alright, friends, that was pretty good. We will continue this at some undetermined point in the future. Bye-bye.